Where in the world were we? Yeah, this is the Devil's Towers Fixit 1969 game. I'm Callie Jack. Welcome back to How Not to Game with Callie Jack. This is one of our Semi-Trans sessions that we're running. This is like I said, Devil's Tower, where I take the Devil's Tower map, start from the 1969 point, and see if I can fix it. And I haven't been doing that great of a job. I'm going to run the game till 2025, so eventually, hopefully, I can get it to look more or less like a real rail line does. Right now, it looks like something from the 19 teens when there were still so many competing railroads and every line everywhere. Get my sip of the coffee going here. I'm feeling a little bit better today. Sorry for the long hiatus there. Had a little health issue. All right. And the next thing up on our idea list here, because it's been a couple of weeks since I played this one. Part of the health issue was me also dealing with computer health issues, yes. The gaming computer was fine, the posting computer was toast. All right, let's see what we got going on here that we can fix. Not much, really. Let's get our windows open and put it in the right spots. Hi. I like you down a little bit further. Unfortunately, it goes under my video control bar that stays on top. Yeah, I know that. I just told you which one probably, but I don't care. There we go. And then this guy can sit like that. There we go. Okay. All right, industry time. What do we got? Industries that we're not servicing. And for those that are unfamiliar with Simitrans is a free-to-play game available on Steam and direct from their site that lets you take and do cargo transport and passenger transport and mail. So really, it's one of those transportation games. It's free to play, free to download. Doesn't even have any pay to excel factors built into it. All right, so we got a paper mill, a couple scrap yards, a bunch of timber plantations we haven't served yet, a couple of oil wells, including Badwater. Where's Badwater drilling? Yeah, he's out in the middle of nowhere. We're going to leave him for a minute. I do wish this would stay. Of course, there's the other way to take and make it work. Just double click him. Let's see. Scrapyards aren't going to make us as much money. Right now, money making is not really that big of a problem, but we're not making it huge. Our margin's only 9%. I know everybody's sitting there going, oh, you should be making 25% margin. Yeah. Try that in the real world. Those are called bubbles. Yeah, I'm not planning on spending much this year on construction, just like last year, just to begin building up the funds. We're finally getting this to go up towards finally clicking over. We started, I think it was like 32 million in the bank. The goal is to have more in the bank and a better running system than what we had in the original game at the 2025 mark. And I will do a comparison video at the end of this series. Once this season, series, set of sessions, match, I don't know how I want to. There's all sorts of ways we can refer to things. Closest I have to a crazy interchange left is this one. I am thinking about things I need to start running a little bit more often. Various oil wells are not running. Peat Moss Petrocham's not really having those guys supply it. Who does Peat Moss supply? Peat Moss pump it, that's why. And while he's there, nothing with no root to it. 1 to 3 convoys that we've had a couple of months where nothing moved. Walked. Unhappy. Happy. Nobody's happy either. Oh, it's a mass station. Meh. All right. Let's see what else we got going. Ah, I closed it wrong. Oil wells, the paper mill. Let's go to that paper mill. Hi. Doom, 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 doom. Oh, this one's going to be tough to serve. Tough to serve. Yeah, I know I'm doing it in the wrong way. Not doing it in the correct lay the cheap rail first thing. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 long stations. I've never really used longer than a 5 long station in this. I know people are going to say that's because I'm a loser. But if I'm a loser, I'm a happy one. All right, barking spiders. Do need to start straightening this up for down the road fixes. I just don't like some of what I've done here over time. like I say, I'm just for now laying in the beginnings of my changes. You know, one change I do see that I need to make. This is my dirt bypass so that I can take out the road, not have my roads be considered unserviced. Do this. There we go. Never had a break in service. Haha. We're going to leave that dirt road too, so you can show that we did a bypass. Looking at some things I can do, and I'm just trying to figure. Well, now that's an easy timber plantation to serve. If you're wondering what I'm setting up here is I'm going to shift the rail operation, the main line, one closer this way, so that I can have a two line here, but I think I can get away with a one initially, and that's what I'm going to lay it out as just a one. I haven't had a single one of these yet. Really need to be multiple, other than the ones that go to multiple spots. Fixing our signals now. Our green merge is starting to look a little bit nicer. I think I can get away with starting to lay in the basics here. Tie him in. Go ahead and downgrade yard tracks, which is the old control click routine. So once they come into the yard, they're going slower. Go. And now we're going to set this guy up to come off earlier. these sections of track. And then I need to go in the Baden books. Baden books. Baden books. Okay, we got to get them over to Baden books. But first we need to get freight in. Oops. There we go. Such a short trip. I probably could have done that all by road, but you know, doing things by road doesn't always make it better. Okay. So in here, out here, probably won't work 100% for all of them. Yeah, I really got to get my keyboard cleaned. So we're going to call this one Urban Timbering. I think we're getting this a little bit neater. I'm trying to go more with a yard design. I might even do a yard design here. But that would require some serious work around here. Well, we're getting close to that normal mark, the 20-minute mark that I like on my vids. I'm sorry I seem low energy, distracted, and all that. We're going to blame that on its second cup of coffee instead of second pot, keeping track of the caffeinations. I'm also going to take a break, see if I can get my mind back into the right gearing. Part of what occurred during the time away is I did take some time to consider what other games I might want to share. I found two others. One, no, both of them really, other people who make their living streaming do. So I don't know as if I want to share those with you, but at the same time, I do. So what I'm going to do is the how not to versions. Um, because of my slower, more methodical game style play, they're definitely not what you would want to do in competitive gaming on those games. And there are some other things I'll be doing down the road too. I'm Callie Jack. This has been How Not to Game with Callie Jack. And folks, have a better day than I'm having, which is all dependent upon is the coffee still warm?